Hey everyone, this is Stuart with Wine on the Dime, and today I'm reviewing the 2018 Skyfall Merlot. It's from Washington State. It is 14.5, yes, 14.5% alcohol by volume, and I paid $14 for it at my local grocery store, H-E-B. I'll be honest, the entire reason why I got this wine is because I thought the label was birdie. Anyway, so I haven't recalled seeing this wine before. I might have seen it before, but I skipped past it. And like I said, I really just bought it because of the label. So let's get into it and see how it is. All right, so from color standpoint, I'm gonna give you a deep ruby, no artifacts, no cloudiness. So on the nose, medium plus intensity on the nose. Wow, the first thing I'm getting out of this is a little bit of MLF. Now the other fruits are coming in, but the first thing I'm getting is this sort of like cream, like a heavy cream note. Yeah, I mean like almost, or maybe like kind of like a weak butter note. But yeah, the MLF is definitely present on this. In terms of the alcohol in the nose, I'm getting high alcohol in the nose, getting a little bit of black currant, a little bit of like a candied blackberry. I'm also getting sort of a toasted caramel, like not quite brulee, but not like absolutely fresh, like it's starting to get towards its browning. Bye-bye. And I'm also getting like a vanilla pod. Like if you stick your nose too far in, you're not gonna get it. If you stick it up and kind of let the aroma circulate under your nose, I know this is getting really weird here, but instead of going like, you gotta go like to the top and you go, then I'm getting more of like a soil note, like an earth. There's also a touch of black tea. Anyway, with all that being said, how does it taste? Medium plus body, medium plus tannins, medium plus acid, medium intensity though. The fruit's there, but it's just not super duper strong. It's not super robust. However though, that slight earthiness I got going from the mid palate into the finish, it really kicks in and it becomes this earthy kind of black tea note of a finish, supported with some of the secondary from the MLF and some of the primary elements as they're kind of washing away into your palate. But I'm having a hard time speaking for some reason. Anyway, but like I said, the primary notes are there. They're just not ultra intense. The MLF is there. It's way more intense on the nose than it is on the palate. I would say like it's medium plus intensity on the nose. It's medium minus intensity on the palate regarding the MLF. The fruit elements are just sort of right where they were at with medium across the board, but overall intensity on the palate is medium. The tannins are a little bit scratchy, but I mean, they're not too crazy. My concern with this wine is it doesn't feel like it has a ton of body to age for a really long time. So like I would say, this is a 2018. I would say maybe, what are we at? 4 years from then? I would say give it another 4 to 6 years, and that will probably be the sweet spot for this wine. If you're looking for a wine that is gonna go for a lot longer than that, then you probably need to look at something that has a heartier consistency, or something that has a long kind of tradition of aging, like a Rye Bank Bordeaux, doing that type of blend. But with that being said, it's an interesting wine, especially with that amount of MLF you get on the nose. But it being interesting doesn't give it a rating. How does it rate? We don't know until we get to the blick. So from a balance standpoint, I have to think about this. I think I'm gonna give you half a point for the body. And the reason why is because of the blend between having medium plus acid and having a 14.5% alcohol. I feel like those things are a little bit separated out, and if the body was more full, then maybe those would align a little bit better, because it feels like there's a lot of acid not carrying much intensity, and then the alcohol is sort of just ever present on the palate through the whole time. And then after you've had a few sips of it, you kind of get this alcoholic retronasal, which taking another sip of the wine doesn't help at all. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you half a point. In terms of length, I'm getting a medium finish, half a point. In terms of intensity, medium plus on the palate, medium on the nose, I'm just gonna give you half a point here. And in terms of complexity, I do like the fact that I'm getting a very present amount of MLF, but it's not like a California Butter Bomb in the way that it's being presented, so I do like that. I do like I got primary and secondary as part of it, so I'm gonna go ahead and give you half a point. In the end, 2 points, you're a good wine. So, like I said, I bought it for the label. Sometimes when you buy things for the label, it's not a bad thing. So it gets you to explore different types of wines. Like, for example, there's a Honig one where all the label art is actually on the back side where the adhesive is on the label. And whenever you are looking at the bottle, you'll see like the Honig, and then you see this like wine country backdrop through the bottle of wine. I thought that was pretty cool. I showed it to one of my friends, they tried it, and they actually ended up liking it, and they had never drank Sauvignon Blanc before. So it's one of those things where sometimes seeing something that's pretty can lead you in a good direction. Sometimes it's a trap. You just gotta make sure that your wine ain't trying to catfish you. Anyway, this has been Stuart with Wine on the Dime, and I have no clue why I decided to end the review part with the way I did, but that's just the way we roll sometimes here on Wine on the Dime. If you liked today's video, please like, subscribe, and comment. Have you had the 2018 Skyfall Merlot? I'd be interested to know if you have. Leave a comment below, and I'll see y'all again soon with another review from Wine on the Dime.